It's 11 a.m. on the second day of term, and there's been a fight in the boys' toilets. Year 8 student Cameron is called to Mr Mitchell's office.
Cameron.
Cameron's mum is English, and his dad's family is from Pakistan.
I've just had Mrs Marsden up with Connor. I'm assuming you know what I want to talk to you about.
Well, I went into the toilet and he went on his phone, and then I went, get off your phone as a joke, and then he went, shut up your P-I-K-I. So I pushed him.
P-I-K-I?
Packy, and then, like...
Or P-A-K-I?
Yeah, and then...
So he called you a packy, so you pushed him?
Yeah, and then...
Right, scenario, all right? Let me just run this past you, OK? Somebody calls you a packy. Not acceptable, absolutely not acceptable, right? What's the best way of dealing with that, Cameron?
Going to a teacher.
Getting out of that situation and going to find someone. If you'd left it alone, says, please don't call me that, or shut up. If you'd then got out of there and come to either see myself, Mrs Stevens, your head of year, or another adult you trust and just say, I've just been racially abused in the toilets. We can pick it up and deal with it. And you're out, you're clear, you're innocent. Yeah. And now you're involved. So you do admit pushing him?
Yeah.
Right, so that needs to be punished, as well as his attitude towards you needs to be punished too. Agreed? OK, fine. You need to stop here and I want you to write that down for me. Connor's writing his version of events down with Mrs Marsden. We'll take it from there. Clear?
Yeah.
Excellent. You may use this one. Name on the top, date on the top, write down everything you can. Best spelling possible, please, nice and neat so I can read it, sign it at the bottom. I have no qualms repeating the language that they've used. A lot of head teachers will go, oh, don't even say the P word. I have no qualms saying it and saying, did you call him that? Well, yes, I did. Right, you know automatically it's unacceptable. You've just heard me say it and you're shocked. And then they understand the gravity of what they've said.
And then he went, give me your phone. And then Jack said, don't be tight.
So how many times would you say he pushed you?
8.
15 years ago, the population of this school would have been 99% white British. And now we're in a situation where, as near as damn it, 50% white British, 50% Asian. As far as we're concerned, within this school building, the kids that are here belong to Thornhill Community Academy. They're not white, they're not Asian, they're not Muslim, they're not Christian, they're not atheist. None of those things apply here. We're all the same. It's something I feel extremely passionate about, and as a Dewsbury man myself, I think it's really, really important, because growing up I've seen so much nastiness and tension and backbiting and aggression between different sections of the community. It's something I just can't tolerate. How are we doing?
Well, it seems that he was with his friends in the toilets and they were playing on the phones.
Yes.
And that Cameron went in.
Yes.
And said, give me your phone now.
Oh, get off your phone.
No, give me your
phone. Oh, right,
phone.
give me your phone, OK.
And he said no, and they tried to get out of the toilets, and Cameron were pushing him back and pushing him back,
okay,
about 8 times, and on the last time he fell into the sinks. And
okay. I'll give you Cameron's version of events as well, then we know what we're playing with. I went into the toilet and I said to Connor, get off your phone, as a joke, and he said, shut up, you packy. So I pushed him and he pushed me, so I pushed him again and walked away. So that's what Cameron said, OK? Is there any truth in any of that? No. Are you sure?
I just said no.
If you said it, you're best off just doing
it. If you said
telling it now.
Tell me now.
Didn't.
If somebody else corroborates what Cameron has said, I'm going to have to think about that, aren't I? So if you think you've said it, or you know you've said it, you need to tell me now, Connor.
Didn't.
OK, that's fine. So who was there? Who were you playing on your phone with?
Callum, Mako. Was Nikosi there?
Yeah.
Daft as it is, we're going to have to talk to all of these people.
Yes, we
then.
are.
As long as it's not a wild goose chase, and as long as we're not going to find things out that's going to come back and haunt either Cameron or
If you
Connor.
did it, you might as well just say it now, because that's going to anger him. If you called him a packy, then it would anger me.
Yes, I didn't.
OK, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Tell me what happened.
There were 4 people on the phones.
Right. So then what happened?
Camille like, oh, give me your phone, just joking.
Yeah.
This part is very important. What did Connor say back to him? You've got to be completely honest.
I think he sworn at him. He said no, and then...
Did he call him anything? Did he say anything?
Yeah, I think he did. I think he said no, and then something. I'm not sure.
Was Cammy still in there with Connor?
Yeah, for about 30 seconds.
Right, OK. So after you left, other things could have happened?
Yeah.
And then you didn't see. OK.
I'm going to ask you something. Did he say anything about... Did he use the word packy?
No, he didn't use the word packy. I didn't hear packy, but he said no, and then
Good luck, all right.
he might have said a nasty word.
So at no point did Connor turn around to Cameron and say, shut up, you packy? Or if he did, you didn't hear that?
No, I just went out.
It doesn't look like Connor's called him a packy by the sounds of it, because Jack is pals with Cammy a little bit. He'd have backed him up
Yeah.
if he had. There was something that didn't quite add up about most of the statements, Cameron. And it all largely revolves around the verbal abuse, the racist abuse.
No, because when I walked in, I went, get off your phone, and then he went, shut your packy, and then, like,
Nobody, apart from you, heard him call you a packy, right? No, I'm just telling you. I'm telling you what I know. And I've no reason to disbelieve most of the stuff that I've been told, because you agree with most of it. And I can't get to the bottom of it. I can't decide whether you're telling the whole truth or not, and I can't decide whether somebody else is telling the whole truth or not. And to be brutally honest, I'm not Poirot, you know, I'm not this great detective. The law of averages tends to suggest to me that you're telling some of the truth.
Yeah.
And that they're telling some of the truth too. Right, two things. First one, you've got to be dead sure that somebody's racially abusing you before you make an accusation like that, because the consequences of you making something like that up, that is serious. And if I find out you've made that up, you're for the high jump.
Yeah.
I had to draw the conclusion based on the balance of all probability, and given all the many statements that we'd taken, that this word wasn't used. And if it was heard, then it was mistakenly heard. And what are we not going to do this year? Get excluded, right? You've been excluded enough times already. You know, the next time I exclude you, I have to start thinking about doing it for a long, long time. I don't want to do that. So if I see you using your hands for anything apart from writing, drawing, acting, throwing shapes or whatever, yeah, you know what I'm going to do. I think it'd be fair to say that Cammy's not had the easiest of rides at school in the past. He can be a source of tremendous hassle for a lot of colleagues. I just feel sometimes that he just needs constant direction, and he needs reminding of that constant direction so that he can achieve, but he can also stay in school.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to watch a little bit of Shrek, you know, when he goes to Duloc. OK? I'm so hot.
Miss, maybe you're going through menopause.
I hope not. I'm only 29. Write these down.
Miss, I asked you if you knew what it was.
Yeah, it's when you get older.
And
You change.
Yeah, you lose your ability to...
Have children.
Yeah.
Are you writing this down then?
Yeah.
Good lad. While I cool off.
I'm only 12, and some people say I have a low voice for my age. My mum calls me a little 40-year-old.
I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Well done today. Thank you.
Miss?
Yeah?
It's an honour being taught by you.
Oh, thanks. It's an honour teaching you. Thank you, Ryan. That's lovely.
Hi,
Hello, all right?
Yeah?
Coming in.
Sure, thank you.
As part of Mr Mitchell's changes at the school, he's creating a new student parliament.
Have a seat there, mate.
With hopes of winning a place, Year 8 Ryan pays him a visit.
I've come to ask you a couple of questions
Okay.
about what your job's about and what you do in your job.
All right. What do you think I do?
Well, I think that you're the person who keeps everything running so that it keeps it running smoothly.
Does it run smoothly?
Yeah, it runs
All right,
very
that's
smoothly.
good. Ah, thank you. I'm glad about that.
People think he's really stuck up, but he actually isn't. He's actually quite fun. He's a lot funnier than I'd actually thought he would be. Well, I think you might do a lot of paperwork and
Right.
and you're going to be sorting out people who aren't being, behaving very
So
well.
I do a lot of behaviour stuff, yeah.
And you're going to be...
When I first arrived at the school, the vast majority of the time that I spent with students were for negative issues and for behaviour issues and for discipline reasons. And although it's getting much, much better now, I'm still only spending about 35% of my time for positive reasons with students. I have to deal with behaviour probably more often than you think. I probably deal with 2 or 3 behaviour things every day. The number of kids coming now to see me, to ask my opinion about things, or to be praised, is growing. And I'd be much happier if the balance between the positive and the negative was sort of redressed and neutralised, if you like.
Who? Ridiculous music. Shut up, 50 Cent.
Consensus this morning is most schools have closed. However, a lot of schools are opening later this morning. A lot of schools are opening about 10:30, that kind of thing.
With 6 inches of snow falling overnight, only a handful of staff have made it into school. Mr. Mitchell has to close Thornhill for a day.
Well, that's a good throw. Come on, man.
The school reopens the next morning.
Away from the building! Away from the building and down there! Right!
At 9:45, a local resident comes in with the latest challenge for Mr. Mitchell and his team.
There were 5 of them there, and 4 of them just stood in front of the window and threw snowballs at the window. Right. And then all this business, you silly old twat, and all this in front of the window. We are not going to be intimidated in our own home. I went out to see what was going off, and the first thing I got was, "Get in there, you white-haired old bastard." Never said a word.
Yep.
Right. So that did it. Barry followed them down the road, and all the way on this pelting with snowballs. Barry is a man, he's 70 and I'm 71. I've got angina. Right. We don't need this. Barry said, right, there's 4 of you, all come at once, and we'll see who's left standing.
Right.
He's like that, is Barry.
Right.
So he said, well, but they didn't come near him, as brave as they are. So he got pelted on the head with snowballs, twice on his head, and 1 knocked his glasses clean off. They were on the road.
Did you tell me you had names?
Oh, yes.
Thank you, gentlemen, for gracing us with your presence. Unfortunately, I think you find both myself, Mr. Steer, and Miss Gifford in not very charitable mood. Get your hands out of your pocket and sit up. Cameron, do you know why I want to talk to you?
About when that man got snowballed.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's all about. Some people might think, oh, it's just a few kids having fun and a bit of tomfoolery. I'm afraid I don't share that view. Far from it. Mr. Steer, you take it on a bit further, would you?
Well, we didn't come in yesterday because of the snow. I was working at home and I got a phone call from the police, and the words the police used were running amok. OK? You were out of control, and they also used the word terrorising. I was appalled. I couldn't actually believe what I was hearing. And I honestly think, whatever punishment you come out with here, you'll count yourself lucky. And you're not daft, lads. You know full well you've overstepped a mark when you're throwing snowballs at an old-age pensioner. Now, whether or not you were the one who threw the actual snowball, you were the one swearing, I'm not 100% sure on yet. But you were there, and you know about this stuff. I hate to go into hypotheticals here, but what if that 70-odd-year-old woman had come out of her house to speak to you, and the shock and the panic that she was feeling had caused her to have a heart attack? What would you have done at that point if she grabbed hold of her chest and fallen to the floor? Because it can happen, because this is the kind of thing that brings on this kind of reaction in people.
I'm beyond upset, actually. I'm absolutely hopping.
Oh, I am.
And if I speak any more, I'm liable to explode.
What you did was wrong. No two ways about it.
I want to know what you've got to say about it.
I don't know.
What? What do you mean, I don't know?
Shouldn't have done it.
Do you want to actually say anything that means anything, Tom?
I'm sorry, and I shouldn't have done it.
Cameron?
I'm sorry and I didn't, like... I wouldn't have liked it if someone did that to my...
No, that's more like it. You wouldn't have liked it, would you?
No.
I'm assuming, therefore, that you're as apologetic as I think we're going to get. So you'll be happy to take down whatever punishment I give you?
Yeah.
Good.
Well, sometimes I just feel like it happens and then after I realise what I've done.
So how did you feel?
Disappointed in myself for doing it.
Mr. Mitchell decides to isolate all of the boys for the rest of the day.
Cameron, can you come with me, please?
Head of Year 8, Mrs. Stevens, calls Cameron for a catch-up.
I know you can be good if you want to be.
I know. You see,
he's a nice lad.
Often, Cameron, people that have behaviour like yours, when they're a bit not very bright. But, you know, I see you sit down. Every time he sits down, all he wants to do is read. Somebody that's got the love of reading like you have.
Potentially, he's got all the ability to do really, really well.
Because somebody with your ability... Because now people would follow you. If you said to Year 8, kids in Year 8, come on, would they follow you? They would. If you said, come on, let's get a football team together and show everybody in Year 8, show everybody in this school that we could do really well, they'd follow you as well because you are a natural leader.
Yeah.
But now they're following you in a bad way and it would be so easy for you to turn it round. You'd still get all fun and you'd still get all the people looking up to you thinking you're great, but it'd be for a good thing.
He's a nice enough boy. I like him. You know, I like him a lot. I've put a lot of time into Cameron. I've spent a lot of time with him. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And when it doesn't, that's when it gets a bit upsetting. Straight back to isolation. Might chat with you again later on, all right? He doesn't want to be, oh bless him, disrupting a lesson. He don't want to be this naughty boy. But unfortunately, that's the way it's going at the moment, which is sad.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid?
Yeah.
Have you read it, a lot of you?
Yeah.
Do you empathise with the character?
OK, so, the wind did not moan through the casement. Only the muffled noise went on, and the dog continued to stand. Speaking of which, I'm kidding, Mrs. Crowley.
I have no idea about it, but apparently it's a right massive thing with teenagers throughout the country. They call it sexting.
Right, sir.
So, try the chocolate.
What?
Try your chocolate.
Oh, no, don't.
This is a coffee for me.
Coffee?
Yeah, I'm having a latte.
Yeah, good lad.
Keeps me awake, you know.
It's the start of a new week.
Now, do you know what the senior leadership team in school is?
Is that SLT?
It is indeed.
And Year 8 Ryan is in the assistant head's office.
What we're going to put together is that...
Mr. Burton has suggested he runs for a place on the junior leadership team, the students who will lead Mr. Mitchell's new school parliament.
I'm interested in getting you involved in it, and I certainly want you to kind of campaign and try and do your best for it, because I think you'd make a valuable addition to the team. Does that sound like something you'd be interested in?
I'm intrigued.
Intrigued, good.
Mr. Burton just came up to me and said, how would you like to be part of Academy Parliament? And I was just like, I'd like that very much, thanks.
You are going to be Prime Minister of this great country of ours at some point in the future. Is that right? Is that the aim?
Well, it'll always be the dream.
I mean, because only one person can do that once, can't they? So what's the dream on the way to that particular
To become an actor or a fireman or a policeman, basically just something that'll either help or entertain people.
That's very nice. That's very noble. I wish more people in this world had that view on things. That's lovely. In terms of priority, what would be number one?
My preferable would be to be an actor, but the second one would be a police or a fireman.
What about military?
I would never be in the army.
Really?
I could not stand shooting another man.
Really? Really?
I never would.
Right. Well, that's very noble of you.
A big man shoots the guy. A bigger man walks away.
Very true, right? It's very good. You've got a very old head on those shoulders, haven't you?
What are you doing, Cammy? Well, mate, you're throwing my phone now.
In spite of Mr Mitchell's best efforts to keep him on track, over the term Cameron's behaviour continues to go downhill.
There's a little bone in Cammy's body that determines whether he's going to kick off or not. Mr Harris, every time you do something wrong, I'm standing there. My aim is that Cammy stays with us until the end of year 11. At some point over the course of the 2 years that he's been here, that's looked increasingly less likely. What do you do that for?
Because you threw a mate off.
Oh, right. So somebody else started it?
Well,
Cameron, you always finish it though, don't you? Come on now, I thought we were working hard at getting this right. He is given structures and he is given opportunities to get himself better, and he does on occasions sort of rise to that challenge, but then on other occasions he singularly fails to meet them at all. He sort of goes back into that rut of really poor behaviour. Oh, give me strength, I need a toffee. I have days like this where all I seem to do is have to talk to students who can't remember how to behave. I was looking at my little day book where I write down all my chats with people. Do you know how many times you set foot in this office for a chat with me? 73.
I mean, he's making fun of her, saying that she needs a facelift and all that sort of stuff. Why would he do that? Why would he say that?
Like Chloe, she was in tears last week, and that was about Cameron.
I'm becoming increasingly concerned at some of the stuff I'm hearing about you. And I don't know how detailed I have to be when I'm speaking to you about it. But not a day goes by, Cameron, where I don't have a parent, a student, telling me you disrupt lessons, you're rude, you say nasty things to people, and I've had enough now. You haven't even got the nous to look at me when I'm speaking to you. Now, you might look like butter wouldn't melt in your mouth, but time and time again, Cameron, your name keeps coming up. And I think it's happened enough times now for me to take some action. So I'm going to ask your mum to come in.
It's 6 weeks into term. And with complaints about Cameron's behaviour mounting up, Mr Mitchell has called his mum into school.
I'm adamant that if I can possibly keep hold of him, then I will. And show that, irrespective of the number of mistakes that a kid might make, we're prepared to give them that final chance. And sometimes that final chance happens 5 or 6 times. They don't need to know that. As far as they're concerned, if we say, right, next time you do something, you're out, they should believe that. And then they should think, crikey, they've really worked with me because they said they were going to kick me out and they haven't done. They've given me another chance. This is the 5th parent now, independently, that's rung me and threatened to take their kids out of school if he's here. And I can't put up with it.
We've been pushing. I've been pushing no one.
But you see, you're lying. It's just lies, Cameron.
Because you always get shit off them and then you don't get none of me. I've fucking had enough of it.
You are going round intimidating people and bullying people.
Well, of course I have.
I know what your mouth can be like, Cammy, because I get abuse off you at home, so I know what
Take
your
your feet
mouth's
off my
like.
table, please. If it had been one parent, it'd be different. If it had been one kid, it would have been different. I am talking about 5 official reports of parents threatening to take their children out of my school because of one student. The law of averages tells me there's only one way I can react. And I have stuck by it, and I've tried to give you chances. But there comes a tipping point, Michelle, and I'm going to have to ask him to leave. I'm not going to permanently exclude him at this stage. We need to look at an alternative way.
Everything's getting took off you, mate. You've done it this time, Cammy.
I'm sorry to have to deliver that news. I do hope in time he does understand that I have tried to stand up for him on a lot of occasions, and I can't do any more. The plan for Cameron is we've made arrangements for him to go to a neighbouring secondary school so he can spend some time away from us, realise that actually we have got his best interests at heart. Right, Michelle, thank you.
Get stuff.
That he can feel a little bit, if you like, of short-term pain in terms of being away from his friends and being away from his circle of people. And hopefully then the intention is to bring him back, start afresh again, and hopefully mend his ways.
Cameron will now spend 4 weeks working in isolation at another school. He'll have to be on his best behaviour if he wants to return to Thornhill.
What's the master plan then, Cam?
Just try to get my head down and then do work. I have to change my behaviour because when I get older I'll have to get a job and then look after myself and other people. But I won't be able to do it if I don't get a job and behave in school.
I know how naughty Cameron is. It still makes me think that I haven't done my job as well as I should have done. I should have done something else to keep him here. You blame yourself a little bit, don't you? You do feel as though you're partly responsible. Yeah, I know.